How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Nice to meet you. I'm Ariana.
Indy.
So, why is your character attracted to David and vice versa?
I think the very sweet thing about their relationship is that they see each other on a really deep level. They're both teenagers at the end of the day, and they are the youngest in incredibly complex families dealing with a lot of heavy personalities. Um, but despite it all, and despite this massive difference in status, there's something that they see in each other that they maybe haven't been allowed to let shine in front of other people. And so there's a real honest viewing of each other, and that I think is really beautiful, and it's a thing that only gets stronger and stronger as they go on.
Yes. Speaking of being honest, David wasn't completely honest about this whole shepherd poor story. If David was honest, truly honest about his past, do you think she would have given him a chance and still have gotten to know him?
I think that she would have, because I think from the moment, they connected in a very strange way, and there was something about him that intrigued her. And she was kind of very informal from the start because there was clearly this thing she saw in him. So I think she would have been able to rise above it.
Yeah, but why doesn't she go with him? Why can't she be as brave as David has been this whole time?
What do you mean?
As in when David is like, let's go, we can run off together. Why doesn't she take that chance and leave with him?
Well, I think there's actually a real bravery in that, because that would be a kind of easy solution for her to be happy. But she is very aware of the fact that her family is completely crumbling and falling apart, and she's always been a calm voice of reason. So it would have been lovely to go off with him, but she kind of realized that she had a duty and she had to stay. And if she didn't, things would get worse and worse and worse, and she'd be letting down her family and the people that she loves.
And this is true. Do you think her sister should be a bit more supportive of her love and maybe forging a bit of a different path? Yes, her father is going through some stuff, and so is her brother.
Sure, they all are. I think that my sister has gone through more than me, and so she's become a bit hard, and she's a bit more of a realist. This is the first time I've ever really met a boy my age, so of course she's going to look at me and be like, come on, let's be a bit more realistic about this. Look at who you are, look at who he is, get it straight.
Do you think their relationship is a bit puppy love? And oh, this is the first person who sees me, and this is the first boy who kind of talked to me and kind of got to know me? Or do you think there is a potentially real thing? Or is this real? Can puppy love be real?
I think it's deeper than puppy love. I think it's like when you meet someone that you feel really, really comfortable with because they understand you, which is rare, and it's not so common. And it means that you're in this kind of honeymoon phase. Of course, there's that element of it's your first love, but it's a love that is way deeper than surface level.
Yes. What's another story from the Bible that you would have loved to portray if there was, let's say, a spin-off or just another chance?
Mm, I'm not sure. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
It's okay. And we got a season two. What
Yeah.
has it been like for this show to be so well received?
Yeah, definitely super exciting because we weren't really sure who would be watching it or what the numbers would look like, but to have the response and the love has been really, really, really exciting and really encouraging as we're filming the second season now.
Oh, wow. How has that been like that? You're filming, but it's also airing, so you're kind of getting feedback and whatnot.
Well, I'm making sure I'm not really reading too much no comments and no threads and stuff like that, because I think it can be you don't want to get bogged down in anything in particular. But I think it's nice to know that the love is there and there's a lot of energy. And I think, yeah, people are just really enthusiastic. I mean, it's been really beautiful anyway because we all got really, really close. So to come back and see everyone again, it feels a lot more kind of a lift.
Yes, for sure. Well, congratulations on this. I can't wait to talk to you about season 2 and other projects.
Perfect. Nice to speak to you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.